Hello, peoples. Tis time. Welcome back to Digimon D&D, aka Digimon and Dragons, episode I can't remember no more.
Movie Part 2.
Yes. Where we left off, someone decided to ignore the words dead end and decided to check out the other pathway, and in doing so, woke up, and I don't mean woke up, I mean basically aggroed. 35 Datamon who are all the same person talking in unison.
Hey, I was curious.
As a proper player, you are curious, and now you both will get bitten and ask for it. But, aside from the rump bitage, it gets a little bit better. But then it's only going to get worse. You managed to run away like you stole shit, so you're no longer in a cramped corridor. However, you are now officially surrounded on all sides by Datamons. As of now, there is officially 40 all around you.
I thought there was 30.
There was 35 in the left pathway. There was only, granted, 5 others on the other path. Yeah. I love my players to never make things easy on themselves. They're all talking to Dear Plasmon in complete freaking horror film level of imperfect sync and unison, including tone and pitch. This is like Shining, but with 40 twins. Have fun with that mental image. Now, you've been given your info about Datamon. They're machine Digimon. They're ultimate. They're typically viewed as the personification of internet and technological prowess. There's only one known Digimon who can match their intellect and skill with technology. Only one.
Not us.
Oh, yeah, no. Nah. But yeah, you are now surrounded by basically 40 Datamon. You are completely aware, Plasmon, that this is your uncle, which confuses you because you already saw one dead Datamon, and supposedly that was your uncle. And then here is an army, talking exactly like your uncle, speaking with the same turns of phrase as your uncle, calling you the same irritating, annoying nickname, Little Niece. Needless to say, I'm sure, without any real effort, Freya totally notices that you are definitely clenching your fists hard enough to bleed a good bit. She could probably see the hate, malice, and desire for murder running through you. But that's where we left off. So we'll start with Ye of Bloodied Hand. What you say / do to the army of Datamon surrounding you?
Well, I keenly remember when we ended the session. There was something talking to me.
Them. The Datamon were all talking to you.
No, there was another thing. Telling me to accept my rage and all that, I think. And to accept it.
Oh, I can't remember what your answer was to that, honestly. I thought it was no.
We didn't get one, you cliffhangered me.
Oh, yes, because evil genius. That's right. I am sorry. I forgot that my evil genius was in high dosage that day. So how about that answer? Would you like to basically run batshit?
So, where exactly is it? Oh, and how far is it away from me, this thing?
I'm going to say that until you give an answer, you have no idea how far it is. You just know it's near.
Okay, so I don't actually say any word. It's more of an instinct that I will give anything to destroy this man.
Mhm.
So it's an instinctual yes. I don't say it, but my whole body says yes.
As your body basically conveys all that, you just hear, "Good. Come to me." And you see a computer in the right hand side of the room begin to glow. No one's reacting to it, and you can feel that it's probably only you who sees it. You feel like, hmm, PC, maybe go boom. You're not sure. You just have this really instinctual feeling like, maybe that go boom. You feel your brain getting dumber basically as you kind of lean into this, but you're also kind of aware of it and kind of like relishing in it.
So as this is going on, and as I'm going to deem them, the Uncle Bots are just talking. I immediately just listen. You just see me do a 180, walk towards what appears to be a computer. I start running. My whip unfurls as I just, in a rage, starts whipping and slashing at it, punching it.
So, a few things. One, I prefer your nickname for them as opposed to mine. Mine was going to be Robo Uncles.
Uncle Bot.
Uncle Bot sounds funnier, so we're going to go with that. And it's also more demeaning since they're like maybe half of your height. But yeah, as you go to slash at it, you don't need to do much. Because as soon as the electricity connects to the computer, not only is there no plasmons suddenly anymore, gone, there's also an explosion. Tons of electricity, parts, fly all over the place. Enough to the point of where I'm going to have to ask that, my dear, beloved Freya, I'm going to need you to make a dex saving throw.
Listen, man, no!
Uh-oh.
For what it's worth, she did say something first, so you do have advantage.
Where is it?
Do any of the Uncle Bots make this save?
Oh, they all have to make it. All 40 of
Ooh.
them. Which means I have to
Ooh.
roll 40 times. So, please take your time.
Why not just roll 4 times and have each instance be a 10 bots?
That's a better idea. And less headache inducing. Yikes! So, first let's square away the quick one. Freya, what you got?
As I am the data keeper, she rolled an 8. I like that term, data keeper.
And that's with advantage?
Oh, advantage 17.
So you succeed. 10 of the Datamon also succeed. 10 of them fail, and they're going to take an entire d6 of damage.
You know, Gamin, instead of a DM, you're the data master. Instead of the dungeon master.
That is poetically fitting. I will accept. Now, unfortunately, they take...
You're the data master, I'm the data keeper.
They take 3 damage total. And another 10 of them, though, got a nat 1.
Oh!
Which I'm glad they're the only ones who got nat 1s, if I'm honest. They're going to take a d6. And then I got to roll a d100.
Oh no. So this could be really high or really low.
Well, for them, it's good. It's low.
Aww.
But they don't get to move for at least 3 turns.
Holy balls!
So out of the 40, only 30 are going to be able to actually attack. And since the last 10 also failed but didn't get a 1, but they did just roll the maximum damage. So that is a total of 8 they took. I swear I'm trying to make these guys challenging enough, I swear. Okay, so what winds up happening is we are going to have Freya and the Datamon roll for initiative real quick, just so I have the number to make my life a little easier.
All right. That one.
Oh,
Okay, at least it's for initiative and not for any kind of throw. So there's that. The thing is, now we get to the part where it gets more complicated. Dear Plazzy boy, congratulations, you've hit Spirit Evolution. It is not a subtle process or a gentle one.
uh-oh.
But before we get into that, Freya, please do roll me a perception check.
Let's see.
And with that, you have a 15.
Okay. So, at first you're wondering, where the hell did Plasmon go? And then you see a single arcing bolt in the sky, and you realize to look up. And you see Plasmon very violently and agonizingly turn into Plazerker. Go. And I will fix your image to account. There you go. So, if you're watching the live stream or the screen share, sweetheart, you can see what Plasmon has turned into.
Whoa.
Plasmon is no longer tiny no more. Plasmon is probably about like 9 feet tall.
9.4.
Oh, sorry, my bad. 9.4.
I went up an entire 5 feet.
So yeah, I am going to have to say though, because this is a certain someone's first time turning into this form, this is going to be a, I feel like wisdom.
Save or
Save,
because
yeah.
they're both the same number, but
Yeah, I feel like this would be a wisdom save.
got a 12. Not too shabby, not too horrible.
Yeah.
Rogue.
Because of how close this was, I'm gonna say you still go rogue, but nowhere near as bad as anyone else who's ever done this before you. You're just gonna definitely be fighting with no real care for yourself. You're in just enough control to the point where you're not going to be running the risk of attacking Lucimon.
The only thing on my brain is
Kill.
destroy Uncle Bot.
Yeah, and because of your not being very bright part, I'm going to say it's exactly that phrasing. If you want to add a butter, toast, or gravy at the end, I leave that to you. But yeah, basically, you go launching into the fray, you're going to roll initiative, and you're going to, because of your unhinged state, you're going to add 2 to your initiative.
That's 21 then.
Here's the bad news, though. You're going to drop your AC by 2, is the consequence of it. Because you're fighting with absolute unhinged abandon. Like,
At the moment, it's 16.
and that's with the -2?
Yep.
Okay. So you're also going to have a +2 to hit, though, for what it's worth, on top of everything. Don't get used to it, Because hopefully you won't be going unhinged often. But yeah, you'll be basically attacking the first pendejo you see. And the thing is, you're going first. I'm going to say,
Alright.
while unhinged, you can still probably use your skills. So feel free to use.
Just give me a second. Just gonna stretch. I am going to go ahead and a small bit of the armor in the face opens up a bit as I take a deep breath in and I release a attack called Pyro Blaster, which is essentially burning hands, but from my mouth.
It's basically Pepper Breath from Agumon.
Yeah.
Classic.
And it has a DC of 13 or half as much damage.
Yeah, they succeed.
So, this is a 15-foot cone from me to them. So everything in a 15-foot cone will have to make a sub.
Yeah, they already rolled it, and they succeeded.
Alright.
I am going to say, because it's only 10 feet, you probably only get, manage to get, one batch of 10 of them in it.
Oh, it's 15, not 10.
Oh!
If that changes anything.
Oh, unfortunately it doesn't. They still saved even when I recalculated. Darn it.
So they essentially take 6 or 7 damage, depending if you round down or up.
Probably down. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And as that was my action, I will use my bonus action to utilize my Claw Buster. As my two-handed claw goes into a fist, and I smack the nearest Uncle Bat
Okay.
for my bonus.
Roll to attack.
So that'll be a -3 to my hit.
What?
Sorry, that was damage. Not because bonus actions don't use proficiency. Unless you do use them. Yeah.
You've been using your fist this whole time. F that noise. Proficiency.
Alright. 15.
Okay.
As lightning crackles in my fist.
Do you want the good news or the greater news? Good news is you hit the armor class for this one.
Ooh, cool.
The greater news is it is quite genuinely mathematically impossible for him to not die.
Ooh.
Because of the whole exploding and the stunning.
Well, I deal 13 lightning and bludgeoning.
Yeah, he had 1 health
Combo.
point. He had 1. Literally impossible not to kill him. There's either death or atomized. Not a lot of gray area.
As I go ahead, lightning crackles in my fist, smash him, it goes on the floor. And with my other fist, I just keep raking him across the ground until there's only bits and pieces left of this Uncle Butt.
Wait, there's how the Walmart order was delivered?
I'm going to add to that a little.
Yeah.
You get to hear some screaming in pain for a little bit there, just to make it more enjoyable. He clearly hurt. He hurt much. He hurt good.
And that is my turn.
Now, unfortunately, it's time for 10 Datamon to attack. Because I don't want you both to instantly die, and because I think most of them would be focused on you, especially after that display, I'm going to say probably about 7 of them attack you, Platzerker.
Alright.
I'll roll those first.
I have a serious tank HP.
You said you have 16?
Yeah, with the -2 on.
Uh-huh. Half of them hit.
Ooh.
And there's 7 of them. We'll just screw it and say round down again.
Alright.
So that would be 3 total got to hit you.
Ooh.
Now this is the part that might a little bit suck.
I'll immediately drop the 0 HP by 3 of these Uncle Bots and die. As they all use the move. Explosion!
Well, I mean, you're right about one part. There is an explosion that happens. They use one of their little abilities here, one of their little specials, where they basically launch data missiles at you. I'm going to roll a D100 right now. Oh, no. Okay. So, basically, because of the D100 roll, they get to do 1d8 of damage. So that's 10 damage total.
Alright.
Now I want you to roll a D100.
I'm already in Zerker form. What else can there be?
You'll see. If you...
98. Ugh.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Cool. You can kind of feel like a bit of an itch on your chest, and you realize that these motherfuckers had syringes attached to the missiles as if they were trying to sedate you. But it just kind of gets... The needle gets basically busted on the pec. So it's just like wiping off some dirt. Possibly saying some kind of a remark about how they suck or something, I assume. Or maybe just say, you need to. Doink. Wow, okay. Unfortunately, it is still another 10 of their turns. And here's the thing. I'd say probably... Yeah, they're all going to try and help their buddy. Their injured buddies.
No.
So, 1, legendary action. What they're going to do is basically try and repair each other. Okay. They're back to full health. Now, the thing is, though, is that costs pretty much them all their turn. So it's now Delusimon's turn.
Let's see. I don't know if I'll be able to do this, but could I use my longbow with Searing Smite to attack like a group of them and have it cause like an explosion of heat, like hot, really like searing hot water.
So technically, I did answer this question when you asked me it.
Ah.
And I had said that technically, because Searing Smite is something that's applied to a specific attack, the bow wouldn't technically work. But I did say if you wanted to, you could try and swing your sword in a sort of cleaving motion if you wanted to.
Yeah, then I'll do the great sword thing instead.
I am going to roll. I'm going to say probably. I'm going to say a d6. That sounds fair. And that will decide how many you hit. If you hit. Ooh, okay. Roll your 2 hit.
The great sword?
Uh-huh.
Use your great sword, because you'll add the spell after if you hit.
Ah.
19!
Ooh.
Ooh, very.
With a great sword damage of 11. Now
Sweet.
use your spell. With a Searing Smite of 2. For 13 total damage.
Okay. Wow. You hit 6 on a d6 worth of enemies.
Sweet.
I'm going to say out of those 6, 3 of them are dead. Yeah.
You can't say what I'm doing at Happy Games.
I mean, good job. Wow. Just wow. Very good job. Really. Interesting. Anyways, what should you do next? Oh, wait. Is Searing Smite a passive or a spell?
It's a spell that you can add on whenever you physically make an actual attack that hits an opponent.
Thank you for reminding me it's a spell.
If you miss your attack, then congratulations, you don't waste a spell slot.
Thank you. I just need to be reminded that it's a spell and not some kind of passive feature dealy. Cool. I think unless you want to move or digivolve, that will be your turn.
I guess. I guess I'll just leave it at that for now.
Okay. Man, someone's growing confident all of a sudden. Yeah. Well, that means we arrive back at the top of the round, which means Plazerker. Who are you going to fist next?
So, I just want to state that I apparently used the wrong spell, but they do similar damage. And they both are save. And one was a save. It's not. My apologies.
Oh, I assume for your first turn.
So, my Pyroblaster is actually Magic Missile.
Uh-huh.
Which was my apologies.
Yeah. Lily, now, but
It was Big of Flare that was meant to be that move. But the damage has been done.
Yes. There's already one dead dude in your group and an entire group of fully healed up dudes, so.
So, if there's element damage, will you inform me?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I'll take a spot table. There is someone above here who can technically do elemental damage, but I hope to God they don't figure it out. Because otherwise, this fight is over before it ever began. This whole thing would be over already.
Because, no, like, for me being attacked.
Yeah.
Because I have a specific ability.
Yeah. I just gonna tell you now. There's only one thing, and only one person here who has any kind of elemental thing that can be used or exploited in any way, shape, or
But
form.
I'm gonna go ahead
Go.
and I'm gonna let loose a massive thunderous roar as I roar and lightning sparks from my body as my scars glow an even brighter blue. As a 13 DC dex save. I do believe. No, it's con, actually, for this one.
Con, Dex, Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo magic tricks, they failed.
As they are struck by my thunderous roar for 6 damage.
Okay.
Everything within a 15-foot radius.
And time to roll a D-Hundo.
Me?
No, me.
Okay.
I mean, you might, depending on your choices. Oh, mother of fuck.
Oh.
That's 100.
Oh,
Oof.
yeah.
I was not looking forward to that. I didn't think I'd roll like that. Okay.
So, before we get to the conclusion of your D-Hundo, I'm gonna bonus action Claw Raker as my claws, my more than 2-clawed hand rakes across a foe as I deal a 23 to hit with 10 damage.
Unfortunately,
I'm sorry for interrupting you.
Unfortunately,
21!
you're gonna have 21 with disadvantage.
21!
Okay, cool.
Actually, with the +2, it's back up to 23.
So basically, as you're going to punch, there is an explosion to the right.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's another Datamon. And he is bloody damn massive. He quite literally is so fucking tall that he almost fits the entire room you're in. And to give you more of a context, that means he is at minimum of 20 feet tall.
Oh.
He is built like an effing barrel. He is just as wide as he is massive. So, in this 50 feet long room, he's taking up about 40 of it. So basically, if he decided he wants to kill you, stepping on you would be easier than anything else. Or just sitting down. If he wants to show off and look like a giant toddler, then, just start laying down and stamping everywhere. And you'll still probably be dead by then. What you can tell is that this is very clearly just a Datamon that just so happens to be massive. Nothing fancy. Other than the fact that you can tell it now that you see it and it's calling you little niece. You're probably more pissed because now he's big. Now he's massive. Almost as if he's towering over you and looking down on you. Which
We
probably...
haven't dealt with the small ones yet.
Yeah. For what it's worth, landing 800 on a D-100. Holy shit.
A 1% chance?
Yeah. A 1% chance, and that's what happened. For what it's worth, for what it is worth, I don't think he's going to be able to attack immediately, but I am going to say that explosion probably did distract you enough to the point where your punch had that disadvantage is why. But, you landed anyways, so roll the damage for it.
That was a 10.
Okay.
And this isn't much of a punch as it is my claws raking across their metal. As a slashing motion.
It worked. He's dead. Dead. Would you like to do more?
Sadly, I have used my action and my bonus.
Cool. For one time only, you're forcibly having a legendary action happen to you. Or happen from you, I should say.
Oh!
Huh.
As of right now, you have activated an ability called Berserk Mindset, which allows you to sacrifice basically 20 HP to attack again.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go ahead and just give it a slight renaming scheme.
Please do.
The Minotaur Grind Set.
Perfect. Mwah. Shift kiss. So you're going to activate that ability, and you're going to lose some health, and you're going to attack again. This is not optional.
Kind of reminds of another little friend on a motorcycle with a motorcycle wheel, doesn't it?
Mm.
Go. Do.
Alright. So I'm going to go up. So I have +5 in athletics. Baller. That's neat. So is there any way that I could say jump up just enough to say kinda get him in the kneecap? Considering my new height.
Yes. I'm going to have to say you will still have to roll on acrobatics, but that's more just for the quality of the jump more than to actually hit.
So acro?
Yeah. Just for the quality.
I got a 9. So this is sloppy.
So it's sloppy. It's not pretty. You know you've done better. You know you could do better. But you still managed to cut out of him. But I'm going to say you get to just hit.
Minotaur Grind Set, don't care.
There's a different...
Buster. Lightning bludgeoning. Straight to the end. Straight to the knee. As I let out a big ass war cry with the sound of a monster instead of a person or a or average creature.
What did you get?
12 damage.
Okay. 14. Got it. It does not move. Yeah, it doesn't move. It doesn't really express anything. It doesn't say anything at first.
Can I dig my claws into his knee to try and stop from falling down?
You know what? Yeah, and roll some damage with it. I'm gonna say a d6 plus 2.
That would be 7 then.
Okay. So yeah, you managed to make it so you're not falling quite as much, and managed to make it so you slow down to a nice, graceful little plop. Okay, then.
Uh-oh.
So, 10 Datamon were going to attack you, Lucimon. One of them missed. Every other one rolled a nat 1. All of them.
Wow.
So, give me a second here. I have to do the D-hundo.
Am I dead?
No.
No.
But, they just got a 10 on the 100, which means they're going to take a D10 of damage to each other. That's an 8. 7. Alrighty then. So out of the 10 that tried to attack you, 1 just missed. 3 of them killed themselves. And 2 killed each other.
Oh my.
Yeah.
You could say my rage is infectious.
Basically, as they go to attack you, 1 just completely misses entirely. His missile goes way off. Like, don't even need to move your head. 3 of them accidentally sneeze as they go to... Which is weird because they're machines. You blame it the fact that your uncle must be an idiot or something. But basically sneeze and bang! Right in their own feet.
Right in the kiss.
The other 2 thought, okay, these guys have failed, don't worry. Trick shot! And in doing so, shoot each other. They all die. They're all dead. Dead. As they all have what looks like a giant syringe sticking in them. Giant to them, medium to you, Lucimon, Pipsqueak, and minuscule to Plazerker. Wow, that's something, alright. Okay. The next group, seeing this, was pissed off and was going to try and do the same to you. They were going to try and attack. They all missed, however, going wide. All 10 of them.
I just want to say this is the equivalent of a shot and a missed, so fired again, but a missed, so fired again.
This lasted several hours.
But I missed because it wasn't what I was aiming for. This lasted for 25 hours and killed an entire army.
Yeah, it
and
is
fired, and then I missed.
Oh Lord. Okay, it is now your turn, Lucimon.
Okay.
You just watched 9 of your own enemies either kill themselves or kill each other, and everybody else butterfingering hard.
I'll use the great sword to try to attack any remaining ones that are nearby.
I assume another sweeping strike.
Yep.
That is a 1.
Mm.
You will only hit 1 this time around, but let's see if you even hit to begin with. Roll 'em.
Who knows? Maybe this attack will eventually become a standard piece. That is a 14.
Uh-huh. Unfortunately,
Which is
you
1
miss.
below their AC.
Yeah. You do miss. As you swing, he just kind of manages to sneeze at just the right moment to launch his head downwards.
But we have multi-attack. Yay!
Oh yeah, you have multi-attack now, so you can attack again if you like. I
Sweet.
forgot about that.
Yep.
We forgot about that her last turn.
Yeah.
Wait, I forgot about that too! Wait, no, I've been using spells. That makes sense.
Yeah, you've been using them spells. But yeah, so...
Death 12.
Oh, missed again.
Ah.
But you haven't used any spells, though.
Hmm. Can I use Cure Wounds to heal Plasma?
I'm a bit away from you.
Oh.
Cure Wounds is a touch.
I'm
Meaning you have to be able to touch me.
I'm going to say if you want to take the risk, you can try to. But you are going to get hit by at least, I want to say, minimum of 12 opponents.
They'll
Holy
try,
crap.
at least. Okay, you have Misty Step, which is a bonus action, which allows you to move an automatic 30 foot in any direction.
Wait,
But that
I
is
don't see
a
it here.
spell.
If you do it that way, I'm going to say only 1 will get a chance to hit you.
That's also one of your 3 second level spell slots.
Hmm. Also, uh, I don't think you'd be able to go from Misty Step to Cure Wounds because you only have one bonus action, from my knowledge. So,
And unless vetoed otherwise, D&D set as a whole doesn't allow you to cast 2 leveled spells. Which I think you said that was allowed when I mentioned it
oh yeah,
when she got her little cigar ability.
yeah, she can use multiple leveled spells.
So you've used your 2 attacks for your action. Then you'd bonus action Misty Step, which means the next turn you could Cure Wounds me.
But just as a reminder, technically she's only taken one hit.
True.
Only one.
Okay, this is going to be a stupid move, but I'm going to attempt to get closer.
Closer to.
What's one?
And how are you doing it?
Walking or spell? Because then you gotta climb a little bit.
She won't have to climb, but she is going to be like even if she does use Misty Step, she'll still have to use some movement speed, but doable.
So, walking or spell?
Walking?
Okay. Final answer?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, they are going to get to have 12 attempts at an opportunity attack.
Oof.
How many of them hit their friends or themselves? Is the question, though.
What's your AC?
Let me go ahead and pick up the sheet. That is a 16.
Oh. Yeah, you're getting hit 11 times. Okay.
Oh, damn. Just watch. Crit, 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 miss, miss, miss.
So,
And then the rest are just critical miss.
So for their D100, that is a 10, which means that is a D10 of damage. Yeah. Here we go.
And here I thought they all just had a static damage type.
Okay.
Should I be praying right now?
What's your health?
Alright, so.
It is.
It should be 91, but on the character sheet it says differently, so I'm gonna fix those up. You have 91 at max.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's good to hear. She just
There.
took a grand total of 63 damage.
Oh.
Well, you know what they say. Evolving gives you all your HP back.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm probably gonna do that. Oh my god.
Yeah.
And your form gives you like 10 more HP. So you go to 101.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. 101.
Yikes.
And they get 1 to AC. Cool.
Wow. Okay. Oh boy, oh boy. So, first things first. Let's see how this plays out. I've never been so happy to roll a low number. Okay. So the giant Datamon starts to kind of like shimmy for a couple seconds, but then just kind of like loses all energy. It's just like, feck it.
I'm gonna take a nap.
Basically, he's asleep.
Mm.
He's taking night time. I am gonna say, because of how much damage you just took, I'm gonna say that Uncle does something effing stupid. He's probably gonna brag.
That sounds like something, yeah.
He just starts bragging. It starts off just laughable, like, this is why you never mess with perfection, children. But then it goes into the stupid where he puts his foot in his mouth. After all, who can stop me when my power is luck itself? I'm going to say because of that flub up in sentencing, you realize why he's so much of a pain in the ass, despite his stature. Lady Luck is literally empowering or disempowering him.
Oh.
Good God.
Quite generally, he is gambling the combat edition you figured out.
He's Lady Luck's biatch.
Yeah, basically. Bitch, her side hoe, her little toy to play with.
Concubine.
Yeah, basically, if it's a form of toy, whether sexual or unsexual, that's what he is, the little toy.
Little slave.
Yes.
So, after that, does Lucimon make it to me?
She does, but dear God, does she take a battering? Like, you can't help but, like, go from I'm not in control to, oh dear God, what happened to you? Having enough control to shout, what the F? And to take it in. Whether you...
So, did Lucimon take the Digivolution to get health back, or? I am only mentioning because I am helping a fellow player.
I don't remember hearing if she actually made a decision yet. Did you make a decision on that?
Yeah, I'm going to.
Okay, how far would you like to go? You could either start off champion, or just say fuck it and skip to ultimate, depending on your preferences.
I guess champion?
Okay. You digivolve into Saber Lucimon. Muzzletov. Give me a sec.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just gonna say it. I damn well can't wait for you to be here so you can have your own freaking PC so you can do the shite.
If the system would allow me to, I'd do it for you.
And I would greatly appreciate that. Because this is excess time that is annoying to deal with. There you go. As you see her basically digivolve, you probably just can't help but the Berserker dumbness leaks out again and just you wind up saying, Fluffy doggy. And you probably try and like pet her a little bit.
No, my brain just goes, Armor Cat! Good Armor Cat.
Better, yeah.
Kill Uncle Butt!
I'm gonna still add in the petting because that just sounds freaking hilarious to me. You petting basically what is chain armor on an animal. So yeah. Speaking of, Blizzerker, your turn.
Will be as soon as that healing is rolled.
That will be on her turn, I'm afraid.
She still has the use of her bonus action for spell.
She's. Oh no, you're right. You're right.
Because she walked.
Yes, she did.
Oh,
Oh wait.
So that would be your cure wounds.
Oh yeah, you haven't used it today. Huh.
If you have a free one, yeah.
She has a free one. So basically, if you would like to double down, please don't. I mean, I don't think. Mathematically, I don't think that makes sense, but.
So go ahead and use your cure wounds, whether it is a spell or you're using a free one. Tell me, and I will mark it off on the D&D Beyond sheet.
okay, I used it.
Which one?
Cure wounds.
No, I mean.
The
The
free,
free-
one
Or.
or the spell?
Free.
Mhm.
All right,
Which means you still have a bonus action.
that was their bonus
No.
because they used action to attack.
No, the free one is a free action, as in costs nothing.
Oh, I remember that one being mentioned.
Oh yeah, it's been there. Been that way for a while now.
Well,
So yeah, you have an extra bonus action which you can either use for some spells or you can use to try and bite somebody.
or claw.
Or claw it. You want to bite
We
or
are
claw?
on a giant robot.
No, you are right next to its leg.
I'm
when,
at it.
Yeah, when you attacked his leg, he went down.
Oh, I didn't hear that part.
Yeah, that's my bad. I was too busy just being dumbfounded by the fact that you actually came up with a brilliant idea, and I didn't have to drop any hints.
Well,
See.
natural dictates that if something's big and heavy, go for the knee.
Yeah, I was too happy to bring up the fact
Works
that
in Helldivers.
Yeah, I think I'll use bite.
Okay. Roll to bite days.
25
Ooh.
Is that
with an 11 in piercing damage.
natted?
No.
Oh, okay. Still awesome. Congratulations, you hit. You killed somebody instantly.
Crap.
Like, as you bit into them, you could literally feel not just the metal just instantly, like, boop, just puncture easily after, like, putting in straws into a juice box. Bam! Done. Glup, glup, glup. But you also managed to kind of get a taste for them. You realized, Plasmon's uncle tastes like shit and booze. And I don't mean shit in like a figurative. I mean like literal shit and booze.
Like if
Ugh.
alcohol was splashed on shitty metal.
No. If alcohol was splashed on just shit. Period.
Ew.
That's
Ugh.
basically what he tastes like.
Ugh.
Like, you have eaten, for the sake of survival, you've eaten some, like, not necessarily great tasting things. This is easily the worst thing you've ever tasted in your life. Easily. With no contest. It does give you a flashback, though. It does make you miss the days of when you were actually eating alongside the soldiers. Because their gruel was delicious compared to this.
I think prisoner gruel would taste better than this.
Yes.
Mm.
But she hasn't been to prison yet, so. I mean, it is early. We can make that happen if you'd like sometime. We can have a
Oh.
prison sentence.
So there are no Uncle Bots on Big Uncle Bot, yeah?
No. There's nothing on Big Uncle. There's just Big Uncle, who's just laying
Alright.
there.
Uncle Bot was 20 feet tall, which means he is now simply 20 feet long.
Yeah.
I got 40 movement speed. I'm gonna run across Uncle Bot I'm going to inflame and electrify both claws, and instead of making a fist and a regular claw, I'm going to jab them in the eye sockets and go as deep as I can.
I'm normally I would say no, but he is laying down, so I'm gonna say
So
yes.
advantage as well.
I mean, I wasn't gonna get to that part quite yet, but yeah, very much so. Yes, I'm gonna say you do both. I am gonna say advantage, and you can do it. Yeah.
So Claw Raker is an 11 to 13. So I miss one, but Claw Buster 24
Nice.
No,
for 11 damage.
both hit.
Oh, well, ain't that neat? Then I deal 9 damage on that to become a total of 20 damage.
Very nice. Very nice. And time to do the D-Hundo. Fuck. That's another 100.
Oh,
Oh, don't tell me another one falls down.
No. I mean, you might wish it in a moment. Yeah. You're going to take half of that damage. Yeah, you are going to take 10 damage. As you crack into him, you feel something suddenly pierce the side of your leg. As you look down, you realize that the metal has actually weaponized itself and shot towards you.
Yeah, as it just hits me, I just look at the giant Uncle Buck. Uncle Buck, not so cocky, no!
You're poisoned, by the way.
Ah, fuck.
You're going to be taking a total of, I'm going to say, a d6 sounds fair. A d6 at the end of your coming turns. It won't happen this turn, but it's going to be happening at the end of every other turn past this. But yeah, basically what happened is that you realize that that metal that shot into you is basically a metal syringe, and it is coming straight from Big Uncle. It's basically his armor has basically shot out a syringe, basically. To give a kind of a mental idea, you played Elden Ring, right? You got to the metal
I've
slimes,
beaten
right?
the game a bunch.
You got to the metal slimes?
Yeah.
It's basically that where they puffed out and sent spikes all over. They basically just did that to you, but with poison. And that's basically what just happened to you. You've been poisoned. 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 And that is your bonus and action, correct? Or was that 2 actions?
That was my 2 attacks.
Alright. You still have your bonus action. What would you like to do?
be right back. I just need to get something.
So, the syringe thing is in me, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
How much of it does it look like this thing is left inside the syringe?
It looks like it only had one. It looks like this only had enough for the 1 dosage.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna go ahead, take it out of me, and I'm gonna jam it in the eye. I'm gonna just jam it further down the eye hole that I made.
Okay.
As my bonus action.
Roll to attack.
Now, I don't have a syringe attack option, so where do we go from here?
because of your whole medical history, I am going to say a D8 with a +2.
And I already have +2 for the attacks, and this is an attack, so that's another +2, yes?
Yes.
So a +4. I got a natty 6 for a total of 10.
Uh-huh. And you rolled a D8, correct?
Oh, D8. 8! My brain.
Yeah. It is a D8.
Then that's a 6, then. Shame.
Uh-huh.
Shame. Shame. Shame my memory. Shame my memory.
And the 100. Oh my god. I swear I'm not cheating. That's another 100.
Oy vey.
Okay, as you stab him with this, another one launches into you.
God damn it.
So you take half of that damage again. So that's 3 damage. Hey, a 40. Thank God.
Fucking hell.
That's the best news. Okay, all you do is take that 3 damage. You do see that he tried to poison you some more. But you it managed to not quite release properly into your body, and instead just managed to, like, barely get anywhere. Oh, God. I think that's all.
I just want to point out, you've rolled a hundo, which is a 1% twice.
3 times.
3?
Price tag.
Are these physical rolls?
Yes.
I'm gonna shoot your dice if I see them. I'm gonna get a slingshot with my D20, and I'm gonna shoot your D20 with my D20.
Honestly, fair. This is a D100 for fuck's sake. A D100.
My D20 is gonna shoot your D20 because it's like number matches.
You know what's the craziest part? I'm not even sure it's a 1%. I think it's actually a 0.01% actually.
Well, with a D100, you have a 1% chance for each number. So, rolling it consecutively in a session, yeah, that then diminishes from the 1% to less. So you have a subpar one. You have a sub 1% chance. You have a 0 point something percent chance, and you've done it 3 times, which means you probably have 0.0 something percent. If anybody watches this and knows math, leave it down in the comments.
Yes, please, because I don't do math well.
Neither do I.
And yet I'm a DM.
I also don't do puzzles well, i.e. first part of the movie.
I even took the advice. Take whatever you suspect their intel is, drop that by half.
But hey, at least I'm playing the mostly brainless berserker type up. Until DM says otherwise.
Yeah.
But usually it takes a bit before one gains control of beast mode.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go.
And I have an idea for the lore bit. And that's why doesn't Plazerker have the symbol that every other form has? That's because this form at the moment is uncontrollable. It can only be pointed in a direction. And when it's in proper control, I'll add the plasma symbol. There, I've given lore reason for my laziness, Gamin. What do you think?
Well, what I think is that you were just attempted to be attacked. Every
I have been attacked? Oh no!
they all missed.
I've never felt so attacked.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Welcome back.
So I put the syringe down the eye hole I made, and I got another syringe. It only dealt 3 damage though.
And she avoided getting poisoned that time. She's poisoned, by the way, now.
Yeah, every other turn I roll a d6.
Yeah.
And also, all the attacks that hit me didn't hit me. They missed. Let's
Yeah.
go.
And the other guys who were coming after, only one of them hit you.
I also mentioned the reason as to why my character doesn't have the infinity symbol on it, if you noticed that there. Not the infinity. Why am I thinking? That's a different game. The plasma symbol that every other evolution has.
So good news, they didn't get a
God,
10.
my brain is partially elsewhere.
They didn't get a 10 this time. They did get a 40, so sweetie, you're going to be taking a d8.
No.
Yeah. So that is 5 damage. Yeah. But good news is it's now your turn.
Okay. Let's see.
I have a flat 100 HP. Holy damn.
um. I guess I will. I'll try bite again.
Uh-huh.
And that's a 23.
Okay, that's a hit.
Nice.
Or 15. You're a high roller when it comes to damage.
Holy
crap.
15.
So that one's dead.
Holy crap.
That one's dead.
And you can go ahead and attack again.
You now have even more of that taste in your mouth.
Oh. Forgot about that.
Remember, you have claw attacks too.
Mm-hmm. I'll try Tsunami Claw.
Okay, Tsunami Claw. Remind me, is that a... Oh no.
Tsunami Claw. Water type attack. It's like Aqua Claw.
Okay. Okay.
That is a 16. With a total of 12 damage. Still high rolling.
Nope.
No?
You did 30.
Oh.
What?
You did 30 damage.
Oh, that makes sense. Because they're electricity. And you're water.
Mmm.
Yo.
And I think
I think I know what to do now.
I think someone's finally figured out the ace trick that that person had that could have ended this fight as soon as it started. Curse my own idiocy. But go for it. I'm gonna,
Hey, you gotta leave it to the players to figure it out.
You think you have an answer? Go for it. You still have a bonus action.
Mm. Can I use Tsunami Claw again?
Yes.
$22. 12 damage. Where is this going? One of the bots or giant Uncle Bot?
The giant one?
Okay. Now I gotta do math, damn it.
That's how we conquer the DM round here, folks.
Nice one. Okay. Yeah, you did basically 30 again.
Yay!
Holy crap!
You.
Um. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, there's really no other outcome that makes sense, really. So shortly after you nail him with your tsunami claw, you realize that the small fry you hit a moment ago explodes a little.
Oh, no.
As you finish the strike, though, you realize, if that's what the small one do, what about the now dead big one? I am going to have you do quite a few rolls here.
Me?
Oh no, both of you.
Oh shit!
Are we making deck saves?
Depends. First roll a d100. I'm going to.
First roll D100. No, you must.
Oh mother of fuck.
Did you just roll another?
Mm-hmm.
That's the fourth one.
That is the 400.
This is statistically impossible.
Look, I'll put on my cam, man. I swear.
My friend.
I'm putting on
But
my.
it is amazing that it has. Holy hell. I feel like you need to bring out your little flask for yourself there, friendo. This is flask worthy.
Let me see if I can.
There it was for a split second.
Yeah. I wish I was bullshitting people. I really do. And I'm going to do exactly that. So forgive seeing my PJ'd ass.
So, Freya has flasked. I have flasked multiple times. Now the DM has flasked. What has this game come to?
It's turned into a drinking game.
How many times can we make the DM drink in one session? I remember one of mine had him drinking the whole thing.
Ah! I can't wait to replace this entire set of it. Yeah. Almost launched my PC, which would have sucked.
Yeah, Freya pointed out that if we wanted to, we could turn this into a drinking game for you.
I'd rather we didn't.
But yeah, Freya has made you drink. I have made you drink more than once. Now you have made you drink.
How the fuck did this happen?
Legend.
You know what? Because 400s.
Welcome to the game, folks. Welcome to the game. Can't wait to see your applications, folks.
I think probably once they see this, they're gonna be like, "Ah, hell nah. This back crap ugly motherfucker? No. Oh, he's also insane. Ah, hell no. I ain't gonna do shit."
Hey, for most people, what matters is if they have fun in their games. We're having fun.
For anyone who's curious, I do incentivize this insanity, and even though, clearly I probably don't look at some people. I swear I actually do love these batshit moments. They make just great comedy. All right, my fellow victims of what the fuckness. Here's what's gonna have to play out because of that 100. This thing is not gonna go small.
Also, I want to point out I'm also at 100 HP.
Oh no.
Ain't that a part of the business?
Okay, good news is I didn't roll another 100 just now.
Yay! We're all gonna die!
But I do have to roll twice.
Oh dear God, we're all gonna die.
Hey. So, get ready, because you might be fucked.
Oh.
I'm going to give you a shot, though.
Can I roll with advantage because I've never been?
Roll with what?
I'm kidding. I'm just making a joke.
I honestly didn't hear you cut out a little.
I said, can I roll with advantage because I've never been?
Okay, I am going to say you both get advantage, but not for that reason. The reason for why you get advantage is because what you realize is that this thing is smelling like cinders, flame, and oh shit, I should run.
Oh, she gets it based off of sight. I get it based off of instinct.
You also get off of sound, both of you, because you start to hear beep, 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 beep.
Well, it's time to run like we stole shit.
Hey, get your own line. But yeah.
To quote a different line, I'ma drive it like I stole it.
E. Needless to say, I would like for you both to either make a acrobatics or a athletics check, depending on how you want to go about it.
Okay.
I got a 12 technically. I got a 12 athletics.
And that's with advantage?
Oh, advantage.
Yes.
12. She got a nat 20.
Oh, wow. So she's gone. She left you in the dirt. What'd she roll? Was it athletics or acrobatics?
Athletics.
So she was just basically full on sprint levels of God. She is freaking Usain Bolt on speed. Boom. You, however,
Superman speed, push off the ground.
in your case, you're going to take 90 damage.
I'm at 10 HP!
Oh, shit.
And then there's the poison. So you're at 8 right now.
I have to roll it.
Oh, yeah, sorry. No, it wasn't a flat 2. It was a d6. That's more terrifying. Go for it.
I'm at 5 HP.
Oh my god.
But fuck you! I'm still standing!
So as you run, I'm gonna say she arrives at the elevator first, and pretty much as soon as she gets to the elevator, she changes back into Lucimon.
You just see me back at Giant Uncle Bot, just ripping and tearing, ignoring most of the beeping. And then I spawn it at the last like 3 seconds, and I don't get far enough away, and it goes boom.
Okay. I'm gonna say, if you had any back hair, that back hair is gone for free. But yeah, so is most of your back flesh.
Oof.
I'm gonna say, as you're running as best you can, you get into the elevator, turn into Plasmon, and kind of just face plant right into the middle of it as she closed the door.
Alright. And then we go ahead and second wind for 8 HP.
Okay. I'm gonna say that second wind also takes care of your poison. You get to the elevator. At first, you're both so banged up, beat up, and sapped, you don't even really realize it until pretty much you arrive at the top floor. You see Bancho Leomon to your left, who's just been standing there in the elevator.
I'm just face on ground, lifts head, weak thumbs up.
He just kind of looks at you and just says, I. What is wrong with you two? I don't even know where to begin. What?
Part of
Why?
me imagines when my eyes just like welded shut from pain.
Oh yeah, one eye's welded shut. Your entire back, from pretty much the bottom of your ass all the way up, is just a giant scorch mark.
Ah, not my asshole.
Oh yeah, your asshole is now a dark brown, and I do mean like a burnt brown.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you look.
Man, I'm just giving that weak thumbs up with my somewhat burnt regular hand.
Have you ever wondered what it would be like if a zombie was burnt on their entire ass to back ratio?
And my entire hand's just shaking, so it's just kind of a shaky thumbs up.
Yeah. It's basically that for a mental image. It's what you would get if an undead actually could feel pain and actually had their entire backside burnt. And I do mean the whole backside from top of head to bottom of
But-
ass.
Let's go to scene.
And he's just seeing you, who's also pretty banged up. Not anywhere near as bad as the one on their face, but kind of just can't help but just finally, after struggling to word it, just says, why? Who? What? Do I want to know? And he just waits for a response.
We killed my uncle.
Yeah, it
He
was
was a
awesome.
robot.
He basically goes as if he's about to say something or interject in some way, points the finger upward and just kind of slowly curls it back down, just says, maybe tell the story during alcohol or something.
And don't use wish thingy. High price. Exhausted. Just kind of slumps over.
At the mention of alcohol, I'll just light my pipe and give a big smile.
You're carrying that one, deal? He says this directly to Lucimon. And he just waits for a response.
I feel
What
like I'm
is it?
probably attempting to move and not being able to move a muscle.
Oh no. You are basically dead sack of potato.
Yeah, Boncho basically said, "You're carrying him."
Mm.
Yeah.
I'll ask him as I pick him Plasmod up. Is there a place that we can take Plasmod to get fixed up here?
Yeah, follow me. He leads you back to the submarine. And thank God it is a very painless and boring trip. Compared to the roller coaster McBullshit it was to get there, it was borderline peaceful to go back. And upon getting back, most everyone sees what's happened to Plasma on you, and they're like, what the fuck happened? Some of them have suddenly gained a accent called screaming panic.
In my response, I'm just like, "We saved Boncho."
I think Boncho doesn't, just looks confused. Like, doesn't say anything, kind of just looks down, looks back to you, looks back down, back to you, and just says, sure. Yeah. They saved me.
It was the easiest save ever.
Easy peasy.
I think Boncho like every single one simultaneously like The shining levels just kind of slowly turns their head towards you.
Me and my beat up body.
They then slowly turn to Lucimon, who's not great herself
Barely
either.
touched.
Oh no, she still has the residual damage. It's just nowhere near as bad as
Compared to me.
compared to you. She might as well be
Barely
flawless. But yeah, they just kind of slowly turn to her, slowly turn to you, back to her, back to you, and then
And I'm just
simultaneously just say, "Sure, yeah, very easy."
I said you needed a rebellion, and now you rebelled. I'm just like delirious with a big ass smile on my face.
Boncho Leomon kind of just gives you a gentle pat on the head, like, "Yeah, you rebelled well."
I'm the Lord of the Island.
I think Boncho Leomon and now Lady Leomon even kind of just like lean into Lucimon, like, "Please follow us. Don't put him down for a second, or he might die for all we know.
Ooh.
This way."
I'm just, as we're just moving, it's like, my parents loved me like. Then my uncle stepped in. I used to be like you, and you, and you. Don't trust your parents, kid.
I'm going to say, everyone hears this. No one knows how to respond to you. It's gotten very awkward, and I think even Lucimon has probably started to feel at least a little bit awkward just by being in the area of these
And then
people.
there's the plasmon inside, because this is very much the human coming out.
Oh yeah. They take you to what looks like a
One too many times, snake.
a very reputable looking business. It's a mafia den.
Oh, she'll fit right in.
They basically just kind of lead you inside, and you just hear, "What could you possibly want with me? I am busy tending to the stupid bitch who got himself shot. What do you fucking need?" Well,
Hello.
what the ugly piss shit is this? What the fuck is this thing? Starts pulling
Don't
on her hair.
trust your parents.
He's just like pulling on her hair. The fuck is this shit? What is this mistake against nature? Who the fuck brought this into the world and thought this was okay? Ugh. Ugh. It is ugly as sin and makes me want to cry, and I have no tear ducts. Ugh.
Excuse me, I'm a human. I'm not ugly.
Clearly, you're human. Yes, yes, yes. And I'm the Tooth Fairy, Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, and your brother, and your mother, and your father. Clearly, I ain't none of that shit, boy. Put
You're high?
Put this stupid bitch on the table and get it over with. Ugh.
Hi, Kai.
Who the fuck is this Kai bitch? Who's this? What have you brought me here? What? Get it out. Out with it. What? Fluffy! Do you see this bullshit? No respect. I swear to God. You, tall one. What you need? What you want? Out with it. You, furry woman, say shit.
Respect is earned.
Easy to fix. Plasmon here, okay?
Does it? That's it.
Mm-hmm.
You wasted my fucking time on this shit. Ugh. No respect for the arts. This is some baby back bullshit. They
You're worse than my uncle, and we just kill him.
okay. Either
I
shut him
just
up,
continue to chuckle and laugh and smoke my pipe.
either shut him up, or I shut him up. Pick. Clearly getting fed up with how long it's taking for you to respond. He's starting to pull out a syringe and some sedative. Too long. And stabs Plasmon. You took too long to respond, my dear. Plasmon has now been put under. So, Plasmon, as you are like starting to say rah, you're just already like done. Like rah, you know what? Fuck it, you do. And he then just injects you. You're both out cold now.
Damn!
You're both out cold now, and you are hard out. You
I'm
don't
just
know-
imagining if it's thrown like a shark and immediately gets you on the blow of the chest. That's my image.
Basically, the way it looks is he's just jabbed you. You Plasmon, he just kind of jabs like right in the arm. Doesn't even waste a second. Just bang. Freya though, he fucks with your head a little bit because you think it's when you finally realize what he's doing, you're thinking like, oh, what is he doing here? And then just bang right in the chest, right in the storming up. Doesn't break a sweat. Doesn't do anything. Just bang. You're both out cold, and before you know it, you both wake up feeling like shit. Groggy. What the F happened? You're no longer now so delirious to the point of non-functionalness.
Mm.
Both of your guys' injuries are stitched and healed pretty nicely. You can hear talking in the background, but you can't make it out much. What would you like to do?
I guess I'll try to listen to what is being said.
Huh? What about you, Plazzy?
I'm just in a lot of pain.
Uh,
I'm just like trying to sleep and move it, rolling from left and right and left to right, trying to find the most least painful way to go back to bed.
no.
It
Because
is failing.
you already had a long rest as a result of being put under.
Yeah.
You've been out for an entire day. So I'm going to say it's not because of pain that you're doing this. I'm going to say it's laziness.
Yes, the Blaz way.
I feel like that's
When
more,
you're not rebelling, you're lazy.
Yeah, I feel like that's more in line. And especially since, like I said, long rest restore your health. So it's not pain. It's just laziness.
Alright.
And for you, Lucimon, roll perception, please.
Okay. Minus.
I'm going to say probably at advantage.
Modified 20.
Uh-huh.
But advantage 21.
Okay.
21, folks! 21!
Here is what you hear. Look, it is great that they saved us and all, and it's great that they've done so much. But are we sure about this? I mean, that is a lot to put on children. I mean, yes, they're strong. Yes, they're probably stronger than either of us. But that doesn't mean we should throw them into our messes. It doesn't mean we should ask them to solve our problems. Especially since you heard that one. He is a human. Tell me something. Are we truly going to have the only human that's been in this world for eons go fight our battles? Go solve our problems? In what way is that beneficial to anyone? In what way does that fix anything? Our problems will just stay the same once they leave then. Someone else will step up, a new tyrant, a new lord, a new demon, and all of a sudden we're back to square one. I do agree with you, sister, I do, but we also have little choice. I mean, think about it. We barely can survive ourselves, it seems. And we also just found out that our Hail Mary, our big, special, magical miracle, either was already used long ago or never existed to begin with. Meaning that we have no idea. We have no idea where it could be if it was used. And if it wasn't used, we have no other idea on how to deal with the situation anymore. We have no other choice, really. It's either that or go back to subjugation. And I don't know about you, but I want freedom. I want to be able to choose my life, the way it's led, who the people in power are, so on and so on. All of those basic things. And can you truly tell me, sister, that you are willing to give those up now that we have them? Or are you truly telling me you are unwilling to even ask? Well, I just don't feel like it's right. Clearly, look at them. They were almost dead just getting here. To the point of where one was speaking in delirium and insanity. And for all we know, that could be worse next time. They might actually be dead next time. We don't have a way to know that. Look, Lady Leomon, Bancho Leomon, I think we should ask them. Of course, not right now. Probably doesn't help that if the old man knew we were about to ask them to do something dangerous and possibly lethal before they're even fully rested, he would probably torture us for 2, maybe 3 eternities, depending on how generous he's feeling. So, that's where I stand. We can ask them, doesn't mean we should force them. We should obviously wait till they're better. Well, I have to say, I must agree with my darling dear quite, limitlessly. Besides, I'll make sure to ask Daddy if he can keep an eye on them. Make sure they're not pushing too hard. But I think we should go and let them rest a little harder. Especially since one of them seems to have quite the nasty little eavesdropping habit. Don't you, little one?
Yes.
I think... Do you open the door after saying yes?
Mm-hmm.
I think you see at least 3 of them blushing. Meanwhile, Lady Devmon clearly is just smiling at you. Sure reminds me of me when I was that age. Troublemaker. I don't know about you, but I think we should let them rest. Then we can have a long talk about requests and favors and such. She kind of walks up, kind of grabs both your hands. Sound like a fair deal?
Deal.
Alright then. She gives you a kiss on the forehead, almost like a mom would. Alright, get some sleep, dearie. Okay? As she says that, she gives you kind of a nice, good hug. Kind of gives you a light little head pat. And then she kind of shoos everybody out. Also, while providing them like some like they'll be fine. They're just resting. It'll be okay. She closes the door, and they leave so you can rest. What do you say / do now, madam?
I would check to see if Plasmon's awake and just mention to Plasmon what I heard.
Is Plasmon awake? I doubt, but let's ask herself.
Uh, Plasmon would probably be pretending to sleep, and a chance to actually fall asleep.
Mhm. Um.
It's pretty clear that they're actually awake, though.
Alright, so it's not like it's being hidden.
No.
Uh
There's too much movement for them to actually be properly asleep.
huh. Okay. So you can tell that Plasmon's completely awake, but still, like, pretending just so they can try and hopefully maybe fall asleep. What do you do from there?
I'd say for now I just leave her be and get some rest.
Okay. Hmm. Spamsy,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna roll a d100.
Okay, this is, considering what's already happened, insane.
Odd or even.
I'm an even person
So
when
even.
it comes to numbers. Yes.
Congratulations. Your corruption does not increase.
Even is king, baby.
Nice.
You can for a moment tell that that poison that was injected to you was laced with a little bit of corruption.
Ooh.
And you can also kind of, from that, also kind of infer what exactly went down with Rebelmon a little clearer. Clearly, what caused Rebelmon to go absolutely hat stand was that he was pumped with consistent low doses of corruption that eventually just finally took too much of a toll on his mind and sent him from already in a anger and hate-filled spiral into becoming what he did. You also realize, once you've kind of gotten a sense for the chemicals and the compounds, you realized, oh shit, Uncle's not fully dead.
Hmm.
He cloned his ass.
Ah, hell.
Oh,
So you know that he is somewhere, probably still being a glorified pain in the ass.
I have a reoccurring nemesis.
You have two now. Congrats.
No, we have one. I have two.
So enjoy that little fact. You can't gather much, obviously, about his location or really much other than you know he's out there, you know he's being his typical scum self, and you also know that he's got clones now. He has clones now.
I'm gonna have to find the factory.
Like, once upon a time they fly now, now they clone now.
Oh God, no! Not that cringy.
Yeah, it is pretty much that, but with clones instead of flying.
Uh,
I'm gonna have you roll a flat d20.
a flat D what?
D20.
12.
Okay. I'm going to say that you do get one other thing. From what you can tell, the clones are not made from the same chemical compound or metal compound as the actual chemicals in the syringe or in the metal of the syringe. So what you can kind of tell is wherever he is, whatever he's doing, it's a place with a very wide range of materials. Because it's very clear that the metal itself is flexible, it responds to stimuli, and it changes shape based off of scenario. You can also tell that it has a strange, peculiar affinity to anything electrical. So it kind of gives you a rough idea on where he kind of gives you a narrowed down idea that he's got to be not just in a factory, but in a factory that has access to a very wide selection of materials, minerals, chemicals, and a huge amount of electricity. And that's about all you're sure of there. Next up, freaking Lucimon. I want you to roll me a flat d20 as well.
Is it the one that says D20?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we gave you a flat D20 roller. That's a 16.
Okay. You realize something. Something that kind of briefly flashes through your mind. After the computer was destroyed, you remember seeing a mural. The mural should not be there. It is legitimately impossible. You and Orpheus made that mural.
Huh.
You were both very young. It was when you first met. You don't exactly remember what sparked him to do so, but he just said, fuck it, and just basically grabbed your hand, and you two went off to draw together instead of playing with the other kids. He drew what was basically a Viking. You sort of drew a sort of nomadic witch, basically. It was very simple. Like, even by caveman senses, it was kind of simple. Take some chalk, rub it on wall. The thing is that you know that it cannot be there because it was not made anywhere near Atlantis, new or old. Even the memories you have that are fuzzy and vague of old Atlantis, even you know it doesn't belong there because you didn't meet during old Atlantis. You met when your mom was trying to help save some noblemen. Small time noblemen, no one important, no one memorable. Town was pretty much unimportant. Never attacked. What few bandits were there were pretty much turned from bandits to professional city guards. So it really never had any issues, or was never really noteworthy either. Other than being one of the few towns to be able to turn bandits into guards effectively. No one's really understood how that happened. How it happened is lost to time. Yeah, you two made this outside of that capital, and you know that capital is nowhere here. And I'm gonna say you also notice something strange. You notice some very faded writing. You do not recognize the handwriting, and it is not in your language.
Huh.
If you would like, I will allow you to attempt to roll a history check to see if you can at least remember what it looks like.
Sure.
Okay.
History.
19. If advantage, nat 20.
I wouldn't have been with advantage, but that's still good enough. Okay, you remember now. This is the language that Smab carved into Shogun Gekkomon. And if you want, you can try and ask Smab about it.
Yeah, I'd say that I asked.
You start to write it out. Smab, you're not sure how to react. It's a name. what she handed you, what she says she read on a mural that she and Orpheus made, says the name Kai in the bottom right.
Mhm.
Do you tell her this?
That those word, those letters. That's my brother's name.
Your brother.
Kai.
Huh.
And that is where we are going to end today's session. Right as the revelation of that being Kai is dropped on the players. Dun 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 dun. I hope you guys have enjoyed our little event discount Digimon movie. Probably not.
I have.
Yeah, me too.
I got to reveal backstory as
I,
a cussed person.
I hope you guys especially liked how my players would have only had to fight a maximum of maybe 5 or 6 Datamon originally until someone went left.
Never let it be said we're not underdogs.
Oh yeah, no, you are always trying to punch above your weight class, even when I'm begging
And
you
we
not
succeed!
to. You do, and it doesn't help. I just like roll like trash. But anyways, I hope to see you guys next week for when we will be continuing the actual main story. Dum ba dum bum.
And remember, this movie is mandatory watching. It's got lore.
You just got the lore shit.
Mm-hmm.
There is going to be another video though, uploaded though, at the same time of me uploading this.
Oh.
Yeah, a review for a game that I am struggling to review, but I'm just going to have to do it brute force style. So yeah, that's something.
Well, if anyone has gotten this far and has enjoyed the game, then why not put down in the comments if you want to join us? Who knows? Maybe we have guest stars?
I mean, if people don't want to actually join full length, I would have no qualms with people joining as like maybe a temporary guest.
That'd be fun.
My only thing is that if you think I'm going to make it any less batshit, don't. You will be sorely disappointed. I only believe in insanity.
But I hope y'all have enjoyed the D&D movie, which I am calling Atlantis Down Under. Why? My brain is my brain. I'm sure DM can come up with another name.
I was just going to call it Discount Digi-Dnd movie.
Oh! Digimon movie. Release the beast.
That's good, but if I don't add something like discount or something like that, I can totally see some idiot or Digimon itself going after me. And I don't want to give them the chance. But yeah, I might keep the whole release the beast part though. I'm probably gonna keep that bit. But I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves, especially you people watching. And like I said, if you don't want to do full time, you can say you just would like to do a guest appearance. That'd be totally fine. I can work with that very easily. All I would need is for you to tell me what type of Digimon you'd be doing and what your Digivolve typing would be. Maybe we can do a fixed video of that, because unfortunately the video I originally made going over the Digivolution stuff outdated after me making so many fixes, but I forgot to fix that. Again,
A lot of things have changed since episode 1.
Yeah. Again, sorry for that, players.
Like we fixed the echo.
Yeah, we fixed the echo, and I don't miss it in the slightest. Yeah.
But I hope you enjoyed the movie.
Yeah. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Hopefully you'll check out the review. It's gonna be for Rise of the Ronin, which I finished technically a while ago. But dear God, reviewing it has not been easy on my mental state. So yeah.
But without further ado, mayhap we should go and get our own rest.
See ya.
Bye.
So yeah.